looking pretty nice. Early doors. Trying to avoid the heat in the middle of July. Howdy doodly do. Yep, we're on the lake. We're on the lake. Look how many ducks. You see all those? You're going to see a lot of those. A lot of ducks. I think all those little chicks that were knocking around, those mothers, I thought, yeah, they probably won't all make it. Looks like they have made it. And they're on our lake. We've got loads of them. We've got loads of young ducks that potentially are hanging around right where I want to fish. So that could be fun and games. We'll see. Got one albino one there. That's a bit weird. Oh well. Yeah, so let's crack on. We've come here early doors. We're bang early before that heat kicks in. Struggling with the heat. Struggling. I've had a couple of goes on different places, but there's been no wind. It's been too hot, and I've just given in. We can't do it in those heat waves. Fortunately, the videos have been a little bit slow, but there you go. It's going to cool down. I'm sure it'll cool down at some stage. If I can get a few hours before it gets too intense. I've not risked a shelter today. We've just got the chair. Travel light. Hopefully, we'll get a few hours to ourselves. Just don't know. It's been quite busy, I think, this lake. So we'll see. There's a couple of different ones in here I've noticed people catching. So that's brought me back on the lake just to see if we can find one of those and find one of those bigger looking mirrors as well.
Behind the filter view, yeah, I see right through and what you're trying to do. See through, I see right through. Guess the joke's on you.
Yeah, look. Remember nights we were plotting, sharing ramen in the bowl. Now you're acting like you made it, like you sold your very soul. Posting stories from the high rise, flexing things you don't own. Left a message on your voicemail, but you're never at the tone. They say more money, more problems. I guess the saying's true. When the ones who called you brother are the first to envy you.
Bingo, bang one. We got one early doors. And it's a mirror. Straight off the blocks with a mirror. Bit of a linear, but he's got more scales across the top. Bit pale looking. Get me a right old tussle. Good old scrap. He's very feisty in the mat. Got the flies all over us. I forgot that spray again, which I'm going to enjoy later on. But yeah. Nice little mirror. Pretty clean apart from that. A couple of little wounds on him. But he's looking alright. In the sun. Bit of a scale mark there, but could be anything. Mouth looks pretty clean. Yeah, lovely little mirror. Shining in that sun. And the ducks are applauding me as well. Cheers, guys. Or girls. Probably mainly girls. Yeah, fin's looking good. Mouth's looking good. The odd scale. Bit pale. But gave me a good fight. Those flies. Big tail for the size of it. Yeah. Happy days with that one. Great start with a mirror. We are getting more knocks. That was a left-hand rod, that other one. Really quick. Bit of shade there at the moment with this, the way the sun is. Left-hand rod. It's tapping already. I've only just put it in. Could be a busy one. There's loads of ducks here though. They're all kind of sat around playing where I'm fishing, but it doesn't seem to be putting the fish off. So I'm getting knocks on the right-hand rod. I'm getting knocks on the left-hand rod. That's probably the bream effect. But a lot of little bream in here now, unfortunately. Hopefully they'll get bigger, but there's loads in here, so I have to get through the numbers. Sure, the cormorants probably help with that, or Mr. Cormorant. We'll see him in the autumn. But yeah, it's cracking morning. Try and get a few hours on the bank. Try and avoid that heat. I just cannot fish. We've had no wind. It's that baking temperatures. Just cannot fish in that sort of weather. It's just not enjoyable. So yeah, quite a few weeks there, months, maybe a month, where it's kind to knock it on the head a bit. We've got some breeze today. I saw we had some wind yesterday, and I was hoping for it this morning, and we've got it. We've got a bit of breeze. Definitely helps. I do like fishing in the breeze. So yeah, we're off for our usual kind of in middle of the area, off to the islands, left and right. We'll see if I think the carp will be moving around everywhere this time of the year now. They'll be active. So I reckon we'll pick them up anyway. I've seen one or two boshing up at the top end there, but I think they might move around. We've got all our flatbeds and our mix, so our pellets, I'm sure they'll be on those. We've had that one early doors, so we're definitely keen. See if we can get some more of those mirrors. There's a couple of unusual ones that I've seen pictures of. I'm sure I've certainly not caught anyway, so like I say, it's brought me back onto the lake. And I thought, if that breeze is up, if it was really hot and still and really warm early doors, then I'd be struggling. There's a fish over there. Then, but yeah, we've got that breeze, so I thought, you know, it definitely deserves a couple of hours. It's paid off with an early one, so we'll keep plugging away at those islands, and we'll see. I like the way the ducks have got the whole lake, and yet they like to kind of sit right over your spot. So hopefully we won't hook any. Last thing I want to do is hurt the wildlife, even though they can be a pain, but got to look after them. It's all part of the lake ecology, as they say. That's a big word for a Saturday morning. So yeah, let's see how the next couple of hours go. It's already getting warm, and we'll see if we can get some more bends in those rods. rod's just ripped. I tore back on that slightly because it was getting me on that island. We got him out, we got him into the open. Now it's fairly docile. We'll get that net, get our long pole. Tell you what, this water level's still high. Looking nice. Not quite as blue anymore, but that's the old summer effect with everything going green. Algae blooming up. Probably find the autumn it'll blue off again. But yeah, she's just hanging in the middle now. Not seen it yet. Cracking little fight though on these light rods. These light feeder rods, you just can't beat it. Just cannot beat it. Got to enjoy this sport. You know, I'm not bullying them. I'm not doing them any harm. Just take our time. This looks very creamy. Seeing its big tail there. The excitement, the suspense. Especially this murky water. Just don't know what it is, but this is a bit of weight to it. That'll drag singing. Darting all over the place. Head shakes raw. Head shake after head shake. Not happy. Surprised with that. Yeah, you can laugh, duck. I'm getting it in. Definitely more weight to this one. So we got ourselves an audience. Oh, the Canad audience. Oh, that looks very white. Really angry. Oh, boil after boil. Not seeing his head yet. Where's his head? Digging. They're always digging. They always go for these banks as well when you get them in. Oh, looks like a ghosty commony type specimen. Oh, she's ours. Getting that net. Two Whitney's time, number 2. Still only about half an hour. Got a lovely long. I think I've had this one again. I don't know if it's slimmed off a bit. Possibly if they've been doing a bit of je ne sais quoi. Very pale, very white. I don't know if I've had this one actually. It's all white looking. No, the other one had more yellow on it, but it's looking alright, looking pretty clean. A little bit pale again, but it is a white sort of ghosty common. Very long. Have a look at him. You're a bit feisty. We've got that padding mat. We've got our padding mat. Look at that, look how long it is. Long and slim. This is a common trait in here. Big old tail. It could have much bigger belly on it. Big old head. But maybe they're more active now, so that metabolism's up. They're losing a bit of weight. He should be feeding well though. It's looking pretty healthy, not many marks on this side. Look at that. Nice sort of ghosty on the head there. Lovely in the sun. Lovely colours. All those scales are all neat looking. Clean mouth, clean eyes, clean fins, just how I like it. Yeah, she's a cracker. See if we can get another one. There we go. We've got our little stake in again. We've got her resting in my mat. Just give her a bit of time. That other mirror shut off, it was really quick, so it's full of energy, so that one went early. Just give this one a little bit more time, it's a bit quieter. Gives me time to set the rods out, get that other rod back out. Probably reset the left. Well, that one's just breathing away. Relaxing, getting some energy back, making sure she's all good to go. Yeah, so while we got that fish relaxing in the mat, I'll just get these two rods set. I think I'll reset that left one. There's a bit of disturbance on that last time, so we'll get some fresh stuff out there. Get our pellets, our classic smelly pellets. They're doing the business. And some of our mix. I've got all sorts in here. This is called when you've got all those bags that have got a tiny bit of mix in, and you kind of want to empty them. You chuck them all in one pot. And this is an all-in-one mix. There's all sorts. Probably about 6 different things in here. So don't ask me to name them all. All right, let's fire this out. Left-hand side. Well. Let's try that again. That went straight on the island. Always when you're filming it, but I keep it raw. We're not perfect. Right, take 2. I do like the way the feeder tips. You got a bit of slack line on there. They'll always tangle around the tangle. Always tangle around your tip. Say that when you have had a few. Bang on. I was right in the middle of the dance floor. Right, left hand rod done. Right hand rod. So we just had the run off. Need another band. That's my fish towel. Need to never get your bait towel and your fish towel mixed up. You'll have nightmares. I've got about 3 towels on the go at the moment. Spare one. Right. Actually, I know I've got some easy. In my lunchbox. You always feel, even with like a month's break, you always feel a bit disjointed. Some of these sessions are a bit all over the place. think that carp's ready to go. He's thrashing away. Oh, that swivels. It's a case of trying to capitalise on those first couple of hours. You can already feel that current bun. Just seems to be relentless at the moment. You can't beat the spring and the autumn. Just eases off. Autumn can be really good. You just get earlier, shorter days, unfortunately, but that's the way the world rotates, as they say. Right, let's fire this one out. Well, swing it out. Classic, the ducks are right in my spot again. A little bit short, but we'll give it a go. Right, we're back on double dance floor. Double dance floor time. And how I do it, I always seem to get a load of crumb all over my seat. I had an absolute nightmare in the last session. A couple of weeks ago, I went to one of the smaller quarries north of the island. And then another chap turned up within half an hour. So that sort of place is so sort of, small and intimate. Just cannot do a video. I don't want to be filming anyone else. Oh, forgot about this fish. He's happy. All right there, boy. Let's get you back. Oh yeah, you're happy. There you go. You swim over that. There he goes. Just lift that middle bit and he swims out. Right, where was I? Yeah, so little quarry, intimate, guy turned up, can't do a video, disappointing. Struggling for bites. Eventually get this bream. Decent bream, to be fair, nearly £4, I'd say. Had the chair in front of me. It was a bit tight because you're on like a pontoon. You haven't got a lot of room. Got all the gear in front of me. Chairs off in front of me. I'm doing the camera, doing the old video, the old candid camera. Hold the bream up, jumps. Now bream are usually docile. This one was different. Obviously pissed him off that morning. Go away, flies. Jumps. He goes absolutely berserk, all over the chair. The seat, the back of the chair, caked in slime. And you know what bream slime's like? It stinks. I wasn't happy. I had 2 cloths with me. I didn't want to use the second one, so that cloth was stinking. Managed to dry it off a bit, but it was still damp. So I'm sat there fishing in the quarry, not getting many bites, in damp bream slime. I could feel it going through my shorts. Put a towel on there. Well, put the other towel on. I've got to sacrifice it. I'm struggling now. I've got no fresh towels, so that annoyed me. Getting knocks on both rods again. Whoa, that was a knock. Is that a knock or a fish? Oh, think we're on here, boys. He's swimming towards me. Oh, it's a bream. That's why it's a little bream. I wondered how long it'd be till we caught one of these. Speaking of bream, and I've caught a bream. Really don't want to. Oh, that net's already had bream in it from the day before, couple of weeks before. So we'll get it in just to show you what size they are. Classic slime everywhere. Cool, there's loads of little fry in the net as well. So there we go, these are the culprits. Loads of little bream. They're getting bigger now. That one's only probably quarter of a pound, I'm touching half a pound maybe. Very slimy little things. There's one there, tiny little, if you can see it, tiny little fish. Little fry. So something's been spawning in here. Yeah. We don't want to be getting too many of those. Ideally. Yeah, so if they start becoming more of a nuisance, we might have to start upscaling our bait situation. Maybe go for the slightly larger pellet. Oh. Number 3. Wow. This one's out. This one's going all around the lake. Pushing the ducks away. Bit of weight to it again, but this is going all over the place. Oh, the speed of it. Speed of that. It's a torpedo. We're loving that. We're loving the sound of that reel in the morning. Ooh, can't breeze. Need some more breeze. Already starting to perspire. Ooh, look at that bow wave. I do have a habit standing over my rods, which is never the best idea sometimes when I'm playing fish. One day I'm going to trip and snap. Don't get on that other line. Oh, he's gone underneath it, I think. Then he'll probably go out and hit it. Oh no, he's behaving himself. There he is. Get him this side a bit. Oh, looks like another mirror. Tell you what, these mirrors have got speed with them. Got some speed. Oh, my arm. Good fun in the old light gear. You make my all make. There he is. Smaller again. In that net. There you go. Kick the other rod. Oh, that one's very clean looking. There we go. Wet knees time. Wet knees time again. Mirror. Another little, fairly small mirror. Bit pale again. Lovely in that sun though. Those colours. Lovely creams. Clean mouth, clean eyes, clean fins. You can see right through them with the sunlight. Big old mouth on him. Could be a big fish. If he keeps feeding. Bit of orange on those bottom fins. Yeah, loads of scales towards the bottom end. Big mouth. He gave me a right tussle. He was exploring the whole lake. He was showing me around. Perfect. See if I can get my breakfast roll now. There we go, we got our steak in there again. Keep our mat safe. We used to have him sat there in the water, get his breath back. He was really feisty, this one. Just let him relax, get that other rod back out, and he'll be good to go. Oh, well, this is frantic. Frantic at the moment. Don't even know what time it is. I don't know if we're gonna. Those ducks are parading. Don't know if we're gonna get in. Get the old breakfast roll time. We'll have a crack on it now. In between bites, just to reset that left-hand rod. That's a couple off the left rod now. One on the right. So you seem to be all over the place. Yeah. See what else is in here. Hopefully that bright red one's around. Not seen him for ages. The old famous pink lunchbox. There she is. Get our breakfast roll there. Excuse me. Yeah, just don't know how I'm going to do it today. Just if we're catching a few and that sun kicks in, then we'll be off early doors. But we'll see. See if we can get a few more interesting ones for the camera. Be nice. Go from there. But yeah, breakfast roll. It's that time of the morning. Breakfast roll time. Looks like we've gone French. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. If I can get in the thing. It's not another krypton factor again, is it? Always a bit moist, these ones. Oh yeah. Oui, oui, oui. Oui, oui. Bonjour. Magnifique. Huile de canards. You're not having any. So yeah. Guys, I reckon there's There's another female there with chicks. They're knocking them out. She's like a machine. Just calm down, girl. Those are tiny, so they've only just come out. These are all new ones. They look like females. Tell you what, these males are going to have fun later on. Next season. They stop thrashing around now, so. But there must be about 30 of them sat in front of me here. Definitely don't want to surface feed. It'd be very risky. She's nice. So yeah. Already feeling that heat. Not great when you always like wearing black as well. There you go. There's one. There's a jumper. But yeah. We'll crack on. Get a few more girls. Double dance floor. This mix is working well. I'm never going to be able to replicate that because there's so many different things in it. But middle of July, middle of the year. Actually, middle of the year pretty much. You know, you just can't. You could do the big stuff, but you just can't sat there baking. Need a couple more low pressures. As soon as you get a bit of low pressure, I might have a tickle. Might have a sniff around there for the old big girls. It's just a bit hot, you know, you're not going to be able to enjoy the bivvy. Definitely the autumn time for that. We're just sweating at the moment. Baking, it's not enjoyable. But yeah. Somebody's obviously been feeding you girls. You're very keen. Yeah, those bream are definitely knocking around. Mr. Cormack's going to have a field day in the autumn and winter. He'll be like, "Ooh, hello, bream." So yeah, exactly. You said it. But you just got to get out. I've been in work all week, so you got to do something. We've got to get out on the bank. Get the rods out. Get those tip bents. And get some wet knees time. Been a while. Definitely overdue. But I reckon it's another week or so, and it should ease off a bit. We'll be able to do other stuff. That place, the other end of the island, I really want to go there, but I just can't go there. Oh. We're in again. We're in again. Just getting that breakfast roll again, one shot off. Managed to get through most of it. This one's chasing the ducks. Going right down the side. Thought that was a duck because the duck swam over the line. Caught not the line, but its foot. That went past and the rod was still going, so just timing. Excuse me. Swallowing that breakfast roll too quick. Oh, at least we're getting a month's action. It's going right on me now. This one's going all around the lake. Could be another mirror. Oh, got it away from that line just. The one place you don't want them to hang around, they always like to hang around. Smaller one. Little common. Little podgy common in the sunlight. Wet knees time again. Well, that little tiny common. Didn't think it was only this small in here now. We found one. Big old hump on it though. Look at that hump. The size of that hump. It's like a miniature 30-pounder. Look at that. Crazy, that hump. Little feisty devil, he was all over the place. Bit of speed with this one. Yeah. We're getting amongst them. Sit down again. Ooh. Yeah, that was very quick. In between the breakfast roll. Not quite finished the breakfast roll. We've got a bit left. Yeah. Ooh, that breeze is back a little bit. Definitely welcome. Yeah, left hand rod again. That's shot off. We're loving the mix. But yeah, we'll give it. I'll check the time. Give it. We'll see how the next hour goes with this heat. Like I say, see if we can get anything unusual. A colourful one. And we might knock it in the head. You don't want to be set out on it too much. You could get away with the day shelter and days like this, but even then you're going to be sweating inside it. But we'll see. Oh, this one's gone right up. Excuse me, right up to the right. Oh, now he's gone on the island on me. The best thing to do is walk back slowly. He's just in the other side of that little bush. There he goes out. That's all you need to do. Walk back slowly. We're not on massively heavy stuff. And he'll just kick him. They usually kick themselves free. No need to rush it. Got that one out. It's not a big one. But yeah, stay calm. Ease them out. If you rush that and pull, you could have easily nearly hit the camera. You could easily break up on a situation like that. But we've got our gear back. We've got the fish back. It's all that matters. Looking after those fish. Oh yes, this is a standard looking common, I think. He's very dark and yellow. Got wet knees. Wet knees time, another small, very dark looking common. Almost looks like a big rod. Bit of reddy orangey on him. Golden in that sunlight. Little fighty, yeah, he was stuck in that snag. We just took it easy, we walked back slowly with a firm line. Just ease it back, and he kicked himself out of the snag. You never want to rush him. It could be a big one. You'll snap up on them. We're using the light fun gear, so you got to play safe. Keep these guys alive. Yes, that's quite a few fish we've had now, very quickly. So yeah, I was hoping it'd go that way, and we wouldn't be struggling. But that mix is definitely doing the business. All the fish look pretty well. The odd little mark, but could be to do with catches. Males look pretty clean. So yeah, happy days. Oh, there's the swifts. But yeah, we're happy days. Baking now. So we'll the great thing as well is that I opened this nice drink, and in my haste I kicked it over. That's why screw tops are always handy this time of the year. Bottles, a little cool bag and bottles. And I've got my big cool bag for the carp and that, but maybe I need to start bringing that. But this little one's all right. It's not too bad. But yeah, we'll see how the next hour goes, I reckon. And then we'll go from there. Got a few. Looks lucky I've got another can, otherwise I'll really be struggling. But yeah, happy days. They're all having fun. Lake's looking well. It's just gone that green, isn't it? But that could be the sun. Summertime. Hopefully it'll go blue off again in the autumn. It does look lovely when it's like the Blue Lagoon. But yeah, as soon as we get that colder spell anyway, it's not going to be cold at the moment, but colder spell, we'll try and get to that other place, the other end of the island, do like a 3/4 of a day there. Try the float and try the feeder on it. Bit more variety in that one. I'll go from there, but when you've got these heat waves and you want to do a bit of fishing, unless you want to be a sweaty mess, you can't do it full on. So we've been at it a bit now. That sun is there, but it seems to be coming from the wrong angle and not really hitting me. And my quavers. This isn't ideal. So we'll literally see how this next hour goes. Well, I hit my quavers. Not with the quaver fan, but there was a different flavour out. It's very dry. I suppose Chris really, but yeah, lake's looking well though. I think if I was sat over there, I'd have the breeze right in my face. Just a bit sheltered here, unfortunately. Yeah, rod tips are going a bit quiet now. That early hype has eased off. Maybe middle of the day. Probably goes off anyway when that sun's out. I need to remember last year it seemed to shut off around the middle of the heat. Maybe early or late was better. Probably do some evenings here before we lose those lighter evenings. That clock's, that solstice, whatever it's called, it's already gone past. Our days are already getting shorter. 2 minutes a day, they reckon, I think. Well, just under. Yeah, before you know it, we'll be in the autumn. But before that, we'll hopefully do some other trips. Get some in the bag. Got some nice fish. Still trying to get one of these local barbel. That'll be good to see. Get some tench. We'll go from there. I've got some very exciting trips potential in the bag, potential for next year. Really looking forward to that. Could be a lot of great videos. Really great stuff coming up. Bit of travel. Major variety. Variety is going to be the key. So, less than a year away from those. We're going to have loads of videos coming out from that. Even from that one trip away, there's going to be lots of variety videos. Mega stuff. So yeah, look forward to that. That'll be next year. We've got a September thing coming up this year. So I think the lake I usually stay at, the things are starting to change a bit now. So we might have a look around the surrounding area. See if I can maybe get a little half-day ticket here and there. Get some different videos. A couple of locations, we'll see. See what I can find. But yeah, exciting stuff ahead. And we got all that. We got that autumn and winter campaign. The Big Bertha. We'll get that big bait boat out. You haven't seen that one yet. Yeah. Well, Big Bertha, campaign Big Bertha. They're right on the top at the moment. It's never my favourite thing. But yeah, lots in the bank. A lot of good stuff coming up. kind of like a bit of a brownie looking, brownie orangey mix, this one. We've got some sticky liquid, we've got our pellets. Thought keep it simple today and then hope for the best. The old rod tips are knocking again, no bream around. Yeah, keep it simple. Hydration for the nation. Old big net trying to dry off a bit. Ducks are at least behaving themselves a little bit, but they're definitely trying to get my feeder when it plops in. But it could be worse, they could be going berserk in front of me all day. Well, I didn't realise we'd be getting smaller as we were catching. But that's the way the things are going. The last two fish have been a bit smaller, Now we've gone quite a bit smaller. Could probably hold this up with one hand. It's a carp. It's a little common carp. I didn't realise these are in here. Maybe must be off spawning, perhaps. He was airborne then. Look at that little thing. The future. I think Mr. Cormorant might like this one. Don't fancy your chances. Yeah. Tiny little thing. Just look at this, look. That's just in one half of the lake. They're all hanging around me. Look at my quavers. How much it's grown round here. They have been trimming it by the look of it, but everything's really high now. Knowing that bush is starting to cut that breeze out. Yeah, all this bank's really high. It does cover that old greenhouse, which is quite handy. But they have been trimming the paths, which is nice. Soon grows though. All these flowers, it was sparse here in the winter, but it's really kicked on now with this heat. Probably will do until the autumn. There's old Clive, he's having fun. He's painting his bench. Well, at least I hope he's painting his bench. Bit of an unusual there, Clive, but we'll move on. Yeah, so keeping it light today, keeping it light. Just the light gear, the light bait. Got my little favourite divers. Black and gold with my Matchmans. My nice diver Matchman feeders. 10 foot feeders with the old red tips. Perfect for this. Bit of fun, you got a nice flat bank. Nice flat arm, so you can rest your forearm on them in case you get a big one. Got our little medium-sized mat. The old bream is slapping away still. Just had a little roach a minute ago, foul looked. That dropped off. Yeah, just a chair, a couple of hours. Keep it light. Get a little bit of current bun without getting too much. Enjoy it. It's always good if you can get away with the light gear. Always use it. You'll have so much fun in here. As long as you get them off that island on the initial run, you can just play them out in the middle there. Got loads of room. You'll be fine. Nice light, fairly light lines, not too light, just to make sure they are strong. But yeah, that's all you need. Light feeder rods. You don't need your bigger rods. You don't need You don't need your alarms, your buzzers in here. You know, if you've got a young child with you, you're keeping an eye on him, you always got a little bit of a buzzer. But really, I've just got a bit of drag on the reels, and it's, if I'm sat close to the rods, I can hear that, and you'll see the tip go. Give you that indication, and it'll let them run if you miss it at first. So just keep it simple. Nothing worse than a lake full of alarms going off all the time. You definitely need them on the big gills, on the big stuff, because you're doing other things, you're relaxing, you're in and out, you're walking about, you've got your receiver. You'll be hours and hours in between a run. That's a different ball game. You'll definitely need your alarms, but for this light stuff, just sit back a couple of hours and enjoy it. Let the reel do the work. Won't be long now though. It's gone that Guernsey stuff even more. I've got a fresh one out on the 2 rods. But yeah, it's kicking in. She's kicking in now. I don't think we're going to give it much longer. It's kind of this time of the year. It's nice to grab that early start. And we did. We got on here. Been lucky no one else has turned up actually. I thought somebody might have been here early doors, but we got away with it. We got quite a few fish under our belt in a short period of time before we get too hot, and then we can pack up after a short session and get some of that hydration. Oh, a big cold glass of icy water. That right now. Yeah, it won't be much longer. Just see if we can give it another cast or 2. See if that unusual thing turns up. And if it doesn't, we've always got another one. Yeah, little flatbed feeders. We've seen these over and over again, but they work. They just work really well. It's so simple. That's going to sink down. That's weighted. It's going to sink down and lay flat. All that feed is on the top. And your hook bait on a short link is just hidden inside. The fish are going to come down on it, come over it and feed. They're going to the vacuum on the carp's mouth, it can draw in and filter through it. Your bait's just going to fly into its mouth. Whoop. As soon as it moves back to readjust itself, that hook's going to pull in. The weight of this feeder is going to pull that link in. It's self-hooking. You just need a little bit of drag on. They're all self-hooking. You don't need to strike it. I don't know whoever strikes on the feeder. You just lift into it and reel it in. Never need to strike on a feeder. Worst thing you can do. Just got my little band. Little size 10-12 barbless. On a little band. You put your pellet in there. Put it inside. Get your mix. So simple but so effective. Never need to complicate it. Well, we gave it a good go. We had plenty of fish early doors. Straight bang it on the dance floor. We were straight into them. We had a few, plenty of wet knees. It's eased off, and that heat's well in here now. We've got that breeze, but it's baking. It's baking. When the undercarriage starts sweating, you know it's getting warm. See you on the next one. See you, lose.